meal that they will receive at their home. And so we did not know how much of an important need it was for us to fill in the gap for these kids to have extras. So every time we come, we have snacks, and once a month we pile up a lot of non-perishable items and we go to the families. We don't ask them to come meet us somewhere. We actually deliver, because Sheila and I, we really take to heart about being a servant leader. And I think that is something that is missing in our community. We are focused on I, me, materialistic things, trying to get the bag, but in a sense, we are losing the morale of our ancestors who have paved the way so that we can walk through the front door and create partnerships with other people that may not look like us. So we want to, kind of just set that platform and allow you to just kind of elaborate and take it from there.
Okay, and most definitely, I support that 100%, because that is actually what partnership is all about, actually getting out and doing the work. Because it's so easy for us to speak platitudes. It's so easy for us to look at politicians and look at other people to try to fix these issues, but it takes real hardcore love for others to actually get out and do the work. And the work is definitely necessary right now, because right now we have an epidemic, we have a crisis within our community. We're always talking about our lives should matter, our lives should matter. But one thing that my grandmother taught me a very, very long time ago, no one is going to care about you if you do not care about yourself. And never ask anyone to do anything that you yourself are not willing to do. So if you don't mind, King and Queen Stafford, I would love to start talking about some issues that's going on within our community, yes, across America, abroad, but within the Black community, on how we can actually take command and start fixing these things. So are we ready to rock and roll, sister and brother?
We ready.
I got my seatbelt on.
Okay, all right, so we're gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna start bringing some stuff up, and I would love your feedback, because you guys have actually been doing the work also. But very, very quickly, I just want to give a brief background on why these issues are important to me. Yes, my name is Yahansay George Nightstorm, YG Nightstorm for short. I've been a bodyguard for over 30 years, and I help protect people. I have helped go overseas and extract people who are in some very dangerous situations. But more importantly, I've helped families. I've helped single moms get away from drug dealers who are trying to kill them and their children because their kids just so happen to see a crime happening. So we would have to relocate them. I have also removed people who are being trapped in domestic violence situations. I have de-escalated a lot of situations in schools where there is violence. But more importantly, I've lived this experience. I've come from a broken home. I was homeless when I was 18 years old, literally sleeping on the street, hiding in dumpsters to keep from being murdered by gangs. I was sexually assaulted as a child in 1985 when I was 11 years old. And also I'm the proud father of 7 incredible children who are alive, but 3 of my children are in heaven. One was killed. My oldest was killed in 2008 at his job, and my babies were killed in an abortion in 1999. So I have 3 babies in heaven. So I understand the pain of loss that parents feel. I also understand that the pressures of growing up in a broken home when you have an abusive parent and maybe mom and dad don't get along because they're beating on each other. And because you look like your father, it gets taken out on you. Your father abandons you because he can't get along with mom. Mom is frustrated because dad isn't being the man he needs to be. And all hell breaks loose, especially when you're a parent of multiple children and things are happening. So I'm coming from a very real place.